Okay, we are back for Rogue Trader. And we're heading to the main planet of our Rogue Trader worlds, Dargonus. So what quests do we actually have? We have this. Destroy the operation. Spiders in a jar. We probably should take Solomon with us as well. Okay. Now this is the side quest. Let's go with this. Okay, who are we taking here out? Dun, dun, dun. Hold on. Is he good at version, persuasion, demolition? So I might actually... Okay, I'll take her out then. I guess that's the only proper way to welcome your Rogue Trader. Mencia Versarian. She's the court chancellor, and that's the same last name as Abelard. Achilleas Scalander. He looks sick. Not sick as in good, he looks proper sick. But I think he's the informant for Heinrichs, actually. Secretary of the Adeptus Arbites. The Emperor protected us on our journey through the stars. Governor Urban Divestim. Clementia, what was your last name? Lord Abelard's granddaughter. Direct descendant. Why isn't the governor here to greet me, actually? His residence is on the other side of the world. Takes time to travel, okay? Right, this is a political move. I would like to rest before the meeting. Where are my chambers? This is okay. He wants to talk to us. Definitely. Talk to Achilles. Right, let's have a look around here.
I need to look closer.
Oh, that's not... Head of Kiava Gamma's delegation. That's a planet that we haven't been to yet. Fight today. They probably use more water to tend to this tree than the average Dargonus citizen can hope to receive in their daily ration. Sounds a bit like a tree on Arrakis. Yeah. I just have a quick look around on what's going on here. Oh, she's listening to this. Trophies of Lancer's dynasty. Oh. Each rogue trader is named on here. Nice. Let's check out the middle here. Oh. Then we'll head inside, I guess. Into the palace. I'm happy the music is back because I last played it just suddenly stopped for some reason. Let me inform you of the location. Main throne room is upstairs and straight ahead. Personal chambers are on the right. Thank you. Right then, let's just check around here. This person's not meant to be here. Instantly suspicious. All right. This gets a gift from House Gaprak. Solomon. I would prefer to first know exactly what it is that the head of the Adeptus Arbites in the Expanse wants to see me about. Personal introduction, a reaffirming of the allyship. Sure. Alright, ready to discuss business. Oof, maybe. Nice show. Like it. Marshal Gregorus Strax. That's a bit like Rome. That plush and stuff on his helmet. And like a Roman Emperor. Do you see the hand on the right shoulder of his as well? That's a bit creepy. Martial Strux. An old woman walks in the shadow. Prefect Inscribia Wiltshaw. Wow, she's incredibly old. I will now begin the due procedure of officially address to the ruler. Listen to the end. Inscribia, who would give it? Alright. I do not recall seeing you at court. What are you doing in my demesner? What the fuck's that? The Adeptus Administratum delegation, accompanied by the Adeptus Arbites, has arrived to greet Leo Theodora's successor and see to the extension of our decades-long arrangement. Further, the decree of Theodora, sanctioned to use the Palace of Justice, oversee tithe collection, and review any and all cases of tithe avoidance, tithe exceedance, or other irregularities. We must verify that you are able to maintain this alliance that has brought such repute to your dynasty. And what circumstances are those? Our work has been disrupted by unforeseen setbacks regarding communication and transportation. We have lost some of our personnel and resources. The arbitrators are too short-handed to perform all their duties. We have decided to notify you of tithe violation committed by one of the worlds in the region. And which world was it that had the misfortune of drawing your attention? Tassara. A feudal world far from the main routes. If one of my governors has missed the tithe payment, I will simply have them hanged and the debt collected. This is not a Van Valencius world. I will carry forth the responsibilities taken on by Lady Theodora. I offer you my help. An arbitrator will be assigned to you for increased security. Proctor Anthar, front and center. Thank you for your support. I will go to Tessera as soon as I can. So do we? Sorry, this is Solomon. That was Solomon. Okay, cool. It's our throne. Let's see here. The lack of observers on this world has led your nobles to become extremely complacent. Wow. I'm not so foolish as to fail to notice a conversation in code. So this guy acts as an agent of the Golden Throne under my aegis. Do you know anything about what has become of Conrad? He came to this planet and left almost immediately. What are your responsibilities here? Officially, I'm a secretary at this world's administratum. I collect and investigate reports of heresy taking root on the upstanding planets of humanity. Do you know anything about the Cult of Final Dawn? And tell me about the Xenos. We've received reports from ships that made it through the warp to Dargonus. Both they and the colonies are being attacked. Drukhari are the attackers. And he's on a trail of a heretic that works with the Drukhari. Already dispatched of them. Who do you truly serve, the rogue trader or the interrogator? I want a list of all your agents. Okay. You promised me, or actually, the scars on your face, what happened? 5 years ago there was an accident. Several tanks of Promethium exploded in the storehouse at my estate. Okay. You promised me a report on the present state of affairs in the Protectorate. Nobles of Dargonus, much like nobles on most worlds, are akin to spiders in a jar, ready to pounce on whoever is the weakest, or whomever they deem to be the weakest. The nobility are well-respected, rich and powerful individuals. Every family pursues its own selfish interests. The families I would recommend giving particular attention to are the Drivestims, the Gapraks, and the Sourbacks. I should also mention the Viserians, not a noble house per se, but a family that was part of the inner circle. Tell me about the Drivestims. Yeah, the ancient governor house of Dargonus. The greater the wealth of the Protectorate, the fuller their coffers grow. We have evidence that Urband seems to have misfortune of regularly falling victim to Xenos raids. Or his rivals. Right. What makes the Gapraks special? They hail from a remote forge world, many servants of the Omnisire, and they're close to the Adeptus Mechanicus. They oversaw the industrial shipments within the Protectorate until recently. Since Kiavagama was severed, they have problems. What about House Sourback? I think our man-at-arms is House Sourback, right? Religious and hard-working. Members of the Sourback family have been prone to overly liberal statement. They believe that Lady Theodore was a bit too keen or to leave her was without proper oversight. So at the moment, these sound best to me. Alright, what about the Viserians? They were never granted an official title. Other families do not see them as equals, but more as upstarts. Okay. After hearing all that, I now feel the urge to have every one of those sycophants executed. This will cause the Protectorate to come apart. No shit. Enough about the nobles. Was there anything else to report? Warp disturbances. Astropath overcome with madness. Ships disappearing. Many observers and contacts have gone dark or been killed. It is within his intelligence to tell me where the Xenos will strike next. tell me about the... Huh? I already had this. Alright. Governor has arrived in court. Okay. What are you saying?
Stay faithful, and you will be rewarded.
Let's fucking have a lad. A cyber eagle. Collector of curiosities. What kind of curiosities do you sell? Equipment for noble cyber assistants. I am a rogue trader and seek the rarest of curiosities. Do you have anything of that sort? The Renegade's Fall. Okay. This is a beautiful eagle. What is its name? Aquila. Point to his implants. Was your friendship with Aquila the reason you needed those augmentics? Alright, let's see what you have, I guess. Familiar maintenance stations. What the fuck are those? Oh, I need to get... I'm gonna trade with this guy then. Anyway, so at the moment we have plus 10 weapon skill and 75% more damage. This is 10 strength, 100% more damage. Summons adjacent to an enemy at the end. Obviously against one resolve. Not heretical. 5 strengths and 100% more damage. That's quite good. He doesn't fall unconscious that often. Like last fight, which was a very difficult fight, he only fell unconscious like a couple of times. So let's give him this one now. And no, there's something here. Let's go to our room, actually. Just want to check out that room first, because I think there's some stuff to pick up.
This is out of the ordinary.
The heck is this? Cogitator. What a massive one. Multimata, 55 strength. I think there's a skill that lets you ignore these, right? Because that is crazy. Yeah, Argenta doesn't have that many strengths, so maybe Pascal. Yeah. Sure. Bedroom. Hidden door. Alright, so many items are created by inhuman hands. Tech use, plasma weapons by 3. No. It's just too good. Lame. Plasma. What Melta is a different kind of weapon. Choose a book. TV. What was that? Fuck. Okay. So this should be able to be put in the cogitator on the ship, right? Okay, that's it. So, okay, so I chose the right book like straight up. That's why I couldn't choose a different book. Gotcha. So you basically just try them all out, and whenever you make a mistake, it basically gets taken off the list. So it's just a question of time to get to the right one. Cool. Alright, so we talked to